folks, welcome to this new episode of Monday Musings. In a previous video, I talked about setting SMART goals. So SMART goals are goals which are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-oriented. I want to add to that a little bit today and talk about how do you prioritize the things that you need to do so that you can achieve your goal. You've probably heard about saying which says do not put off tomorrow, which is today's work. So basically what you need to do today, make sure that you do it today, you don't put it off till tomorrow. To that, I will add, and the advice I'm going to give you is a little bit dangerous advice if you don't use it with wisdom. And I'll give you the background for that in a second. But here's what I add to that, and I usually say to myself, I tell others as well, don't do today what you can't put off till tomorrow. There's a lot of wisdom. You need to know what is it that you can put off till tomorrow. There are certain things which you definitely cannot put off till tomorrow. So if you just stick with the first part and always keep putting things off till tomorrow, then of course at some point you're going to run into trouble. Let me explain. So Jesus said, do not worry about tomorrow, but let tomorrow worry about yourselves. And for today, worries for today are enough for today. He said that as part of the Mount on the Sermon. So when I look at that, I see and I say, okay, here's my to-do list. Here are 5 things that I need to do. Out of these 5 things, number 1 and number 2 on the list, they need to be done immediately. They need to be done today. Those are things which I cannot put off till tomorrow. If I put those 2 things off till tomorrow, then I'm asking for trouble. Then I look at 3, 4, 5 things on the list and I see that those are things which are not critical today, but they can become critical tomorrow. So I need to make some progress on those 3, 4, 5 on my list. So again, as I said, use that with wisdom. And when you plan what you need to do today, prioritize, because we have limited number of hours in a daytime which we can use for any activity. So always learn to prioritize. Now, one of the tools that you can use is a planner. Now, in the old days, planners used to look like a thick, bulky notebook, or they were those printed planners with dates and hours and all of that information already in there. We all carry a cell phone in our pockets. If you have any kind of account, you have a Google account or you have an Apple account, it comes with a calendar. Okay, so please use that calendar. If your teacher and your school is using Google Classroom, you're already on Google Classroom, I challenge you, how many students have ever gone into their calendar to see which assignments are coming up, which assignments are due? So make use of those tools. Those tools are there, but remember, a tool is just as good you know how to use it and how well you actually use it. So if you have a Google account, there's a calendar on there. Learn how to use that calendar and then use that calendar to prioritize. What is it that I need to get done today? What is it that I can put off till tomorrow so I can pay more attention today to the things that need to be done right now? So adding on to the idea of SMART goals, goals are some things that you set for yourselves to achieve in maybe 1 month or half a year or 1 year or 5 years, but you've got to get to those goals living your life one day at a time. And how do you do that is by prioritizing your tasks, by making sure that you are doing today the things which are necessary, absolutely necessary to do today, and then plan for doing things tomorrow which are not critical to be done today. So I hope this tip helps you as you progress through your academic year, and even if you are not a student, I hope these things are useful for you. So plan for the next day, plan for the next week, plan for the next month, plan for the next year, and as you work those plans, then decide, okay, what out of these tasks that I have set for myself must necessarily be done today and what I can put off till tomorrow. So signing off and hope to see you next Monday. Have a great week and happy Monday. Bye-bye.